Welcome back for another unboxing of a prototype seeking crowdfunding support soon on Kickstarter, and this time I'm very excited to open the prototype box of Into the Dark Dungeon Silver Mine. This game is a solo cooperative or competitive dungeon crawler. It's a game with randomly generated dungeons for 1 to 5 players that takes around 30 to 60 minutes for ages 14 and up, and it is produced from Paramount, or it would be produced to be more accurate, from Paramount Games. I'm really excited because this is actually a very compact dungeon crawler in an essence, with a very dark and unique theme, as you will see. What you see in front of you, it's prototype material, so it's prone to final changes and fine-tuning, but it already looks really great, I mean, like a final product, okay, in terms of production and looks. So it's a great little box with a lot of value, and I'm really excited about both the theme, the setting, but also its portability, how compact it is, and how much gameplay you can fit either for a solo or for up to 5 players into such a small box. So I'm going to add a link in the description of the video where you'll find more information about the pre-launch campaign page, where you can follow and be notified when the game launches. It's going to be very soon, and I'm going to follow with another separate video on explaining after we open the box. This is the first impression for me also. We check together the components of the prototype. A separate video with how to play review, how to play session with the rules explained, and then sharing my final opinion from the first experience I'll have with the game. I'm really a sucker, and I really love for dungeon crawlers, no matter if they're, you know, in a big or small box, but I'm particularly interested in small dungeon crawlers because nowadays I want to be able to pack into my backpack games with a lot of value in a compact format, and I think this has all the promise and all the ingredients to fulfill this role. So let's dive together into the components. But before we do that, let's talk about the lore of the game. Once one of the 6 great dwarven kingdoms of the region, this ancient stronghold was renowned for its rich veins of various metals, especially silver, mined from the deep within the mountain. However, relentless raids by goblins and other monsters eventually led to its downfall. Now occupied by goblins, the dwarven mine is a labyrinth of numerous gates and challenging halls. Treasures and valuables await those daring enough to explore its depths. Adventurers from across the region gather to navigate the mine, lured by the promise of untold riches. Take on the role of a hero driven by ambition and determination to fulfill your quest. Complete your mission that will lead you into the Dark Dungeon Silver Mine. A couple of words about the game. Into the Dark Dungeon is a dungeon crawl tabletop game where you can play solo, cooperatively or competitively, explore randomly generated dungeons, overcome various encounters, and complete your quest and fight to survive. Deliver your completed quest, acquire forgotten knowledge, sell your loot, and buy what you need for your next exploration. Venture into the Dark Dungeon once again to take on new quests, discover more riches, and become a hero. 1 to 5 players are able to enjoy this game. You can have it as a solo play, or for 2 to 4 players that can cooperatively or competitively enjoy the gameplay. Its exploration is unique, offering countless of possible combinations, and there is a lot of value in terms of gameplay into the box. So let's dive into the components. Again, very compact box. It really has the size of a tiny Epic box, and which is a size that I really like. Okay, the theme of the game looks really nice. I like the dark aesthetic approach, at least from a very quick view on the back. So let's dive into the components and explore what's inside. So again, keep in mind that this is a prototype. That means several changes can happen to how the game will look in its final format, okay? But it already looks really nice from the sneak peek I already had into the components. So I'm just going to move the contents to the side so that we can see them together, and then take a bit of the art and the anatomy of the cards, plus the different tokens, pieces, cards, cubes, and dice. I'm really excited about this. It's a game that I recently discovered. I'm very happy to test it and see the preview and share my my honest opinion about the game. But the category this game belongs to, it's already something that excites me. Dungeon crawlers is a fantastic genre. If you're watching this video, most probably you like dungeon crawlers too. But on top of that, I'm really excited about the prospect of a compact dungeon crawler with lots and lots of replayability and lots of value. Okay, so let's separate the cards into a few categories. The art is amazing. I really like this approach, aesthetic wise, I mean. So just splitting things here, you know, on different types of cards based on the back, randomly, quickly to show you different components. And then we have also the quality of the prototype is clean and finished. I don't know if it's going to be out of the box or a stretch goal, but already great quality cardstock. Okay. Wow, look at the insert. You can use it for, I suppose, dice rolling. I don't know if this is the intention of the publisher, but when I see, you know, the bottom part of the box with such gorgeous art, I really use it most of the times as a dice tray. And this one has a nice map of the area. You see the Silver Mine, the Stone Forge, the Elderwood, the Valor Keep, and the Arcane Tower. Looking forward to explore this world, definitely. Okay, we have two punch boards with a cardboard. Okay, so different denominations from 1, 2, 5, 10 and 20. Okay, so I'm just getting them faster out. Great production prototype. Everything comes out of the punch board with ease. Okay. And then we have some additional tokens, some unlock tokens, a sun timer token, and some other special tokens. We'll get to know more about them once we read the rules. I had a very fast preview on the anatomy of the rulebook. Looks great. We'll see them together also, but I'm really starting reading as soon as I finish this video, with high anticipation, I may add. So this is the rulebook. Okay, so this is a final product in terms of you know, work that hasn't been done and completeness. You can see it also from the attention to details. So the table of contents, you have different things from cards, from tokens. Okay, we'll see what everything does, but these are the components listed here. You have the game preparation, how you set up the game. Have a look on the art. I really like this art. I don't know who is the artist, but just to mention, this publisher goes beyond tabletop games. Okay, they have various activities that they go into RPG and different map preparation, exploration, and different types of things. So they're not newcomers to our tables, obviously. I really like the art. I love it, actually. Okay, this is subject to, you know, personal taste, but anyway, I think. And this is, there are other activities also. This looks really nice. Okay, so going back to the rulebook, this is how you set up the game. Okay, you see you have your hero, your character with the weapons, the runes, their inventory. You have the guides and the stash. You have the different enemies, goblins, their bosses, the dungeon cards, and this is how the dungeon unfolds. And you use cubes to navigate, to indicate your enemies, to indicate your heroes. So this looks like it has a ton of value gameplay wise. I'm really looking forward to get this one on the table, to be honest. So the objective, to fulfill your quests, you can either play it competitive or competitive, so and solo and multiplayer, so that's already a plus in value in my book. Always looking for games with more than one modes to play and enjoy. So you have the characters, we'll see their cards, we have their attributes, they have attack, move, torch, rerolls, and life, their inventory. the different quests that need to be fulfilled, and you have, I suppose this is progress on the quest. Find out more once we read the rules in detail. The actions, you can move, you can interact, you can use, equip, you can pick up or drop or trade, and most importantly you can explore. Wouldn't be dungeon crawler without exploration, and you can see how much exploration can roll out. So also what is interesting, at least the way it's described, we'll find out more in practice, is the fact that every time you have a differently generated dungeon from the use of the cards. There is a combat example here, the dungeon turn, the different items explained, weapons, master keys, torches, backpack, and so on. Rest, completing a dungeon. Okay, the stash, and some reference icon guide, and this is the back of the rulebook. So great compact little game. So these are the guides about the dungeon and the action, so it's like play rates, I suppose. Really nice, good. Then we have well, let's see, I don't know, I want to open everything. I want to pick at everything, so lots of different dungeon cards. Okay, and now this is a nice thing because, okay, these are first of all in finished cardstock, so hopefully this stays for the final product. And this is I mean, the way you can combine the cards and have different dungeons, it's amazing. And then you just simply use cubes to navigate around the dungeon that you explore, and you create. So I mean, obviously you cannot have this with tiles, because you will need huge tiles. You know, if you had big miniatures and tiles or maps, you will need a lot of material. So look at how big dungeons you can have, how different they could be with the different elements. Okay, once they are I want to keep adding dungeon rooms for the sake of seeing a fully fledged and there are also different characteristics, like I don't know, shrines and treasure chests and different things, and locked passageways where you need to unlock, so you need to recover keys, and so on and so on. So very beautiful how it looks in terms of you know, evolving dungeon. I'm randomly placing cards just to show you a theoretic dungeon unfolding. Okay, so this looks really great, and there are a ton of cards, so very nice. Then we have these cards. These are also dungeon cards, but they have a sealed door, which means most probably are either entry or exit points, I suppose. Okay, good. So let's put them there. Let's just give our heroes an exit for the visual representation of the dungeon. Nice. And then we have the different heroes. Are these the heroes? Let me remember quickly. No, this is the mystic, the quest master, they look like NPCs, and the merchant. Yeah, you gotta love this art. I really like it. It really how should I say, it really blends well with the dark theme of, you're in the dark dungeon after all, right? So look at that. Okay, and here are heroes. We have the knight, we have the ranger, we have the warrior, and we have the wizard. I really want to play all of them. I don't know which one I want to start from, but I need to make a selection fast, because this game is hitting my table really soon. Okay, so let's put them there. Then we have enemies. We have goblins. They look gorgeous. I suppose this is again a matter of personal taste, but the art is really unique. It really makes it stand out for its dark theme, but it has nice detail, very, very thematic. I really dig what I see. Just a personal opinion again. Right, so let's see the last type of cards. These are scrolls or books of knowledge. See how they're called in the game. Again, I'm just diving into reading the rule book as soon as I close the camera. We have crates, we have lockpicking, we have headhunters, barrels, campfires. Okay. War Master, tombs, and cartographer. Okay, cool. Then, oh, this is a player aid. So we have these 4 cards for the stash. Each player is going to take one of their cards for their stash, for coins and books. Okay, nice. You need to also manage this area. And the last thing I want to show you are this card, which is the majority, by far the largest deck in the game. I like the fact that it has boxes, which means it has uses. So if you, I suspect you place a cube there and then you just remove it or move it for the different uses. So you have keys, you have lost maps, you have tools, torches, weapons, swords, maces, what you would expect typically for equipment, backpack, runes, health potion, coins, more weapons, more coins, etc. It looks like loot and equipment. So wow, really impressed, really looking forward to give this one on the table, give this one a try. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video. Stay tuned for more coming up from our channel really soon. Thanks for watching.